Well, hello everyone. I'm afraid you heard that correctly. My name is Rex. Apparently being ginger wasn't enough of a target, so my parents gave me a dog's name. Often I'm asked what's it short for, at which point I look down in shame and then frantically insist I'm a grower, not a shower. I'm actually a neither. I'm in one of those same-sex relationships. Not gay, just the sex is always the same. Fortnightly 5 minutes of missionary in the dark. After which she asks what's it short for. She is a difficult woman to please though. Not just in that sense. Never quite living up to her expectations. For example, the other day she asked for tickets to see Hamilton, so I took her to the F1. I'll spare you the details of what I did when she asked to see Fiddler on the Roof. Neighbours haven't spoken to me since, though. Speaking of neighbours, we've just moved to the countryside, which has taken some getting used to. The train is slightly longer than the tube, by 3 carriages. Then, of course, there's the cultural differences. The main one being this bizarre, unspoken rule where you must say hello to strangers as you walk past them. Mind you, it's less of a hello, more of a nervous pant. Hi. 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 Yep, that's all fun and games until you try that in the local supermarket, where apparently the panting is scaring the customers. And could you please put some trousers on, sir? And while we're here, what's it short for? I've started to love the countryside, except for the cyclists. Any cyclists in this evening? You disgust me. Nothing to do with your behaviour on the roads, I should add. It's the lycra for me, and how little it leaves to the imagination. I'll be minding my own business in a coffee shop. Half a dozen male cyclists walk in, and I can immediately tell you exactly how many of them are circumcised. I'm all for safety, but I think 1 helmet per cyclist is enough. I don't cycle myself. I've started running though, so I bought myself a Garmin, which is apparently a contraceptive as well as a smartwatch. That joke tends to land a lot better when I remember to wear the Garmin. As it happens, I'm in a Casio, which I think we can probably all agree is the Durex Extra Safe of the watch world. I've also been commended on my runner's physique, which is very much a polite way of saying you look malnourished. Running's one of my better habits. Habit I'm less proud of is vaping. I'm trying desperately hard to stop, so I've turned to this book called Atomic Habits. Now, for those of you that haven't heard of this, it's the kind of thing Stephen Bartlett would wank to. Now, one of the techniques in this book was this idea of replacing one habit with another. And I can tell you it's worked an absolute treat, because now every time I have the urge to vape, I instead reach for a packet of Marlboro Golds and work my way through those. Any foodies in this evening? You also disgust me. I'm afraid if your life depends on it, it doesn't count as a hobby. I've started branding myself a real oxygen-y. Live and breathe this stuff. I even like to go to different locations and sample their oxygen. Although it's a bit difficult in the countryside. When I take in the oxygen there, strangers think I'm saying hello to them. Hi. Hi. No, admittedly, I do like nice restaurants. I just don't base my personality on it. I was in a very traditional restaurant the other day. They gave my girlfriend her own menu, but without the prices on. And I thought that was absolutely shocking, as though I was going to let her choose what she ate.